Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat on YouTube.com, and thank you for watching, liking, subscribing to this channel. If you haven't done so, please do so right now. Subscribe to my other channel, the Tom Brand 1. Pretty please, you'll find it funny, I promise you. And today, right now, I want to give you some of my raw thoughts from this past Monday Night Raw, March 9th of 2015, in no particular order whatsoever, because I'm not able to think that well. Does that make sense? Hope it does. In no particular order, Paul Heyman, when he mentioned UFC, his mic was cut off. By no means, there's a lot of people saying that this was a shoot. By no means was it a shoot, for a couple of things. If his mic was cut off, it would be cut off completely and would not be turned back on. The other thing, if you look at it as well, they've been doing this as far as the creative team, in going with taking aspects from the internet as far as rumors go, and make it into a storyline. Case in point, you have the whole angle right now with Give Divas a Chance with AJ Lee and Stephanie. You also have the angle where Orton supposedly would face Rollins at WrestleMania, and weeks before, Rollins joined the Authority. Then last night, or yesterday, or this past Raw, he was cutting promo about on Reigns and knocking all of the Authority before he even turned heel. So this is just all kind of just what they're using as far as gossip from the internet to kind of put a more real spin on things. So by no means, I don't think, was that Paul Heyman interview a shoot, quote unquote. Speaking of which, interesting to note that the people that you want to hear, at least the three individuals that I think you are anxious to see for this upcoming WrestleMania: Brock Lesnar, to see how we will call the match. You're interested to hear from The Undertaker. What gimmick will he come back in? You're interested to hear from Sting. And none of these men spoke. Sting promo, that Sting vignette that they did, that was definitely not his voice. Definitely not his voice, in my opinion. And by the way, makes me think Sting has a very good contract. Doesn't even have to voice over his own montage. Makes me wonder why. How come he's never even spoken? If they're doing a vignette where supposedly they make you believe he's speaking, how come it's not his real voice? Maybe the WWE doesn't like his voice. Maybe they feel, based on the TNA promos, that he kind of maybe doesn't have really what it takes to cut a promo. He was on TNA cutting promos all the time. Maybe they weren't happy with that. The Undertaker, we just simply got a rest in peace, which was obviously from previous videos or promos that he's done, and making it official with Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker. A lot of people are saying that it's American Badass gimmick quite possibly coming back. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. That rumor circulated because basically he was pretty much, Undertaker and Michelle McCool were in the backyard cutting like some type of a promo, because they raised X amount of money for a charity, and he was pretty much in jeans and a do-rag, and there it goes, that rumor. I don't see it happening. I see he will be coming back, as The Undertaker. Going back to Orton and Rollins, boy, was Rollins bitched out at that last segment, made to look like a complete pussy. And nothing. Rollins was doing nothing. Makes him look pretty weak, huh? The little things that matter to me, as I'm sure it matters to you, after John Cena made Rusev pass out, completely passed out in storyline wise, choking him out storyline wise, it's amazing how a glass of water could wake him up just to choke him out again. The little things sometimes that matter. I have a hard time believing that. And if you had any doubts about Daniel Bryan being in a ladder match for the Intercontinental title, well, I think it's pretty official after he beat Bad News Barrett. Cool stuff. WWE made a new award, the Warrior Award, where he would be given that award and automatically placed into the Hall of Fame. This year it will be Conor the Crusher. Very touching story. Good move by WWE. Very good move. Just some of my thoughts on Raw. Interested to know your thoughts. And until next time, over and out.